नमस्ते, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया। I, Javian Preeti Singh, Faculty of Pharmaceutical Science, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University. Today, I will discuss about the topic approaches of design controlled release formulation based on diffusion. So this topic belongs to the novel drug delivery system for the B Pharm 7th semester. So this topic is very important. In last session, we was discuss about the what is the control release introduction and advantage, disadvantage, rational limitations. All of these things we will discuss. So now we come to the approaches of design control release formulation based on classification, based on diffusion or this control release doses form release formulation design is the divided into different categories. First one is diffusion controlled release. Diffusion controlled release is divided into two parts: reservoir type devices and matrix type devices. These are two types. It belongs to the diffusion controlled release. So next type is dissolution control release. Dissolution control release is also divided into two parts. First one is encapsulation dissolution control and second one is matrix dissolution control. So next third one is diffusion and dissolution control system. This is also divided into two parts. First one is ion exchange resin and osmotically controlled release. So firstly, we discuss about the diffusion control system. What is diffusion control system? So the basically diffusion process show the movement of drug molecules from a region of a higher concentration to one of lower concentration. The flux of the drug J in amount, area, time across a membrane in the direction of decreased concentration is given by Fick's law. Fick's law is equal to J is equal to d dc upon dx, where d is equal to diffusion coefficient in area and dc upon dx is equal to change of concentration with distance x. Diffusion system are characterized by the release rate of drug is dependent on its diffusion through inert water insoluble membrane barrier. There are basically two types of diffusion devices. Diffusion devices. First one is reservoir type. In the system, a water-soluble polymeric material encloses a core of drug. Firstly, for example, this is the drug. This is the core of drug and encapsulated from a polymeric material. Any polymeric material we will take and for the capsulation. So drug will participation into the membrane and exchange with the fluid surrounding the particle or tablet. Additional drug will enter the polymer diffuse to the periphery and exchange with the surrounding media. The polymers commonly used in such devices are ethyl cellulose and polyvinyl acetate. So what is the advantage of reservoir type? By this system, zero order delivery is possible, release rate variable with polymer type. So the disadvantage is system must be physically removed from the implant sites and difficult to deliver high molecular weight compound, generally increased cost per doses unit and potential toxicity if system fails. So now we come to the next topic of the matrix type. What is matrix type? A solid drug is homogeneous dispersed in an insoluble matrix. Firstly, we prepare about the insoluble matrix and homogeneously disperse the solid drug for the mechanism of the reservoir. So, and the rate of release drug is dependent on the rate of drug diffusion and not on the rate of solid dissolution. So what is the advantage of the matrix type? Easier to produce than a reservoir or encapsulated device, can deliver high molecular weight compound. And disadvantages: cannot provide zero order release and removal of remaining matrix is necessary for implanted system. So dissolution control system, drug having high aqueous solubility and dissolution rate. So challenges in controlling their dissolution rate. Dissolution controlled release can be obtained by slowing the dissolution rate of a drug in the GI medium, incorporating the drug in an insoluble polymer and coating drug particle or granules with polymeric material of varying thickness. The rate limiting step for dissolution of a drug is the diffusion across the aqueous boundary layer. The solubility of the drug provide the source of energy for drug release, which is countered by the stagnant fluid diffusion boundary layer. So what is the encapsulation dissolution control system? The drug particles are coated or encapsulated by the microencapsulation technique, with slowly dissolving a material like cellulose and polyethyl glycol and methacrylates, waxes, etc. The dissolution rate of coat depends upon the solubility and thickness of the coating. Those with the thinnest layer will provide the initial dose. The maintenance of drug level at later time will be achieved from those with thicker coating. So the matrix dissolution control, in matrix system, the drug is homogeneous dispersed thoroughly a rate of controlling medium. They employ waxes such as beeswax, carnauba wax, and hydrogenated castor oil, etc., which control drug dissolution by controlling the rate of dissolution fluid penetration into the matrix by altering the porosity of tablet, decreasing its wettability, or by itself getting dissolved at a slower rate. The drug release is often first order from such matrices. The wax embedded drug is generally prepared by the dispersing the drug in molten wax and solidifying and granulating the same. Granulating the same. Dissolution and diffusion control release system. The drug core is enclosed in a partially soluble membrane. Pores are thus created due to dissolution of parts of the membrane, which permit entry of aqueous medium into the core, and hence drug dissolution and diffusion of dissolved drug out of the system. An example of obtaining such a coating is using a mixture of ethyl cellulose with polyvinyl pyrrolidone or methyl cellulose. So now we move to the ion exchange. This system is designed to provide the controlled release of ionic and ionizable drug. It is prepared by the first absorbing an ionized drug onto the ion exchange resin panels, such as codeine and base and metal. So the ion exchange, firstly, we will take the example resin plus drug plus X and resin plus drug and plus drug, where X is the ion in the GI tract and the rate of diffusion controlled by the area of diffusion and diffusion path length and rigidity of resin. So now we come to the osmotically controlled release system. These systems are fabricated by the encapsulating an osmotic drug core containing a osmotically active drug or combination of an osmotically inactive drug with an osmotically active salt, example NaCl, with a semi-permeable membrane made from the biocompatible polymer, for example cellulose acetate. Cellulose derivative is also preferred in the osmotically controlled release system. So this is the overall complete session for this topic. This session is powered by the digital version 2.0, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, and I hope you are satisfied with my digital session. If you have any query, please mention in comment box. I will resolve it your problem by the problem resolving class. Thank you and thank you for the listening.